Hello, everyone. So we are the creators of Looking Glass. Um, our team consists of myself, Ollie, Suji, Irina, Ian, and Sarah. So a couple of weeks ago, we came together to solve a problem, one that potentially has become a bit more prevalent in the past year, where we may find ourselves a bit more downtime, hopelessly roaming through Netflix and IMDb, unable to kind of decide on something to watch. And so you might try and think back to that film that your friend told you about. But unfortunately, you can't remember it by the time you get to your next movie night. So Looking Glass allows users to share their top film recommendations with their friends, letting them see what they've watched and loved, as well as what they're planning to check out in the future. With the help of their friends' recommendation, our platform allows users to curate a watch list for the next time they sit down in front of their TV. So without further ado, I'd like to hand you over to Ollie, who's going to take you through the tech stack behind Looking Glass.
Hiya, thank you, Chris. So we used a Ruby on Rails backend with a largely React front end. We split it slightly for some things like the user sign up, login, log out journey. Those things are mostly just Rails views, but the rest is all in React. So our React components make calls of two different APIs. One is an external API, which is an API created by TMDB, which is the movie database, which is kind of an IMDb clone. Lots of great information about different movies, posters, release dates, casters and cast directors, all that sort of thing. When a user wants to add a new movie to either their recommendations list or to their wish list, React trawls that API, pulls down all the information, pops it into the local database using Rails. They're also presented as an option to the user so they can select which one they want, and that's the one that gets passed in correctly. The React components all update live as these changes happen. I'll pass you now on to Irina.
Thank you, Ollie. Hello, everyone. So we've created a wiki page to help us with the team's organization. We meet daily at 10 a.m. when we discuss what to work on and do amazing merges and split into pairs. The pairs were either groups of 2 and 3, depending on the task, and mobbing as necessary. We've used the Trello board to assign the workload and have a clear image of the project's progress. Retros were decided on the day, and then we discussed what went well, how could we improve as a group, and each pair would showcase the features they've worked on. We've also appointed a daily leader with devolved powers. I'll pass you on to Sarah.
Cool, thanks, Irene. So I'm just going to talk about the biggest challenge we had, which was that halfway through our project, we realized we were going to have to scale our idea back a bit. We initially wanted a sort of messaging feature on the app, and then we remodeled that because we realized we wouldn't have enough time to implement that well. And so that became a sort of button function where you could add things from a user's recommendations list into your wish list. Our biggest learning was probably that it's okay to start slow. We maybe were too keen to get coding really fast, and actually if we had planned a bit more at the beginning, we would have sort of maybe estimated that better. But also it's really hard to know how long things are going to take. And that's, it was unpredictable. I'll pass you on to Suji, who's going to talk about our goals and achievements.
Everyone, thank you, Sarah. So we combined some old and new tech. So Ruby on Rails was something we're familiar with, and React we were not so familiar with. So I think we did a pretty good job as a team managing to combine both tech stacks to work together. We're also happy that we created a product that we can work on further to improve in the future. And I'm very happy to pass you on to Ian now, who's going to show us a quick demo.
Thank you, Suji. So here we go. Signing up with your standard email, username, 6-character password minimum, and signing up. There we go. So as you can see, there's a create new recommendations. What will happen here, you type in the name of the film and it searches the database. You click on it and it comes up with a load of information about it, like date, picture, description. Then you can write at the bottom a comment about why you recommend a film, that kind of thing. So click new recommendation, close, and there it is with the information. So same thing with new wish list. It's obviously this is for films you want to watch, trawls the database and comes up with the information about the film and allows you to include a comment about why you want to watch the film. And again, same process, close it, go to my profile, and there it is. So next thing, I'm going to log out and we're going to sign in with an account that already has lots of films on it. So as you can see here, it's got a lot of recommendations, a lot of wish lists. You can see the information if you click expand, as you can see that. Okay, so friends, we're going to view one of our friends' accounts. So Irina, again, she has a load of recommendations, a load of wish lists. And yeah, you can expand and see the information. But you can also add to a wish list. So that's adding Irina's recommendations to your own wish list. And it tells you added from Irina's recommendations, which is a very cool feature. Now we're going to add Garth as a friend. You can't actually view his account until Garth accepts the friend request, which is what's going to happen now. So just wait for that to happen. There we go. So he will be accepted. You can decline if you want, but we won't do that. And as you can see, similar thing, expanding, you get to see the information about the film again, and again, add to wish list. And there you see Back to the Future is now on Garth's own wish list. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. There's a nice picture of us.